how do I get my company from ordinary to extraordinary? How do I approach that? Where do I start? Last week's video was about deal with it, which was frankly saying to all, we have management challenges we have to deal with all the time. We have to put them on the table. We have to deal with them. Inaction, procrastination, loses money, loses time, and we don't ever make that up. So, okay, you heard me, and you wanna make it better. How do I make it better? Where do I start? We're going to talk about the customer experience, and let me explain why. Whether you're a management company or a property, you have a lot of moving parts, and there's a whole lot of interaction. And if you start attacking, and I'm going to use the word attack in this, and that is, okay, I have 6, 7 areas I have to drill into, and I have to get them better. And if you're going to create 6 or 7 different programs, you're going to be lost. So let me make this suggestion to you. Enhancing the customer experience. And let's talk about that for a moment. The customer experience encompasses every touch point that a potential resident who isn't even a prospect yet is going to be experiencing. From the time they look at an ad, they're looking for an apartment, they look at the quality of the advertising, they look at the website, they look at how easy is it to get around the website, how many clicks am I dealing with, what's the process in getting an application done. And this is going to happen from that time to the time they be approved, to the time they sign a lease. They're now a resident, the interactions with our office team, maintenance, it goes on and on and on. And frankly, it doesn't stop until they get their security deposit back after they have left. So where do we start? Where do we begin? A couple of quick comments. First of all, it's not a quick process. It's a challenging process with a lot of detail because you're going to map out every touch point that there is. Where does this get started and how do we get success? Well, a company has to have this program endorsed by senior members and ownership. It has to start there. Employees, team members have to understand the benefit and how they are able to input and make the suggestions so that a process becomes smoother. There's a lot to accomplish. But from a company standpoint, if you're going to address customer experience, you are going to touch all the disciplines that make up the business of running a property or running a management company. And that's key. So you're going to be looking at how maintenance tickets are done. You're going to be looking at your sales process and your follow-up process. You're going to be able to set benchmarks. You're going to be able to drive accountability to every interaction that you have with that resident. And at the end of the day, that customer experience rating and that satisfied customer is going to be with you, is going to increase your brand loyalty. And when they get that last security deposit check, they're going to be doing ratings and saying every experience was pleasant, it was productive. And that's going to give you a more confident and accomplished team experience. It's going to also drive your ratings up. And frankly, it's the right thing to do. The customer experience program is where you need to go in order to start to make those changes you want at your company. You need to stay focused on it. And whether it's somebody in your home office that is able to stay focused, or someone like myself that is a third party that's there to keep the focus on this customer experience process, because as we know, business goes on as well. But driving satisfaction at every level in your organization and prospect and resident is the key to success. I'd love to be able to help you. Something to be said.